Hello and welcome back to another game on Arena 1v1 between DauT playing in red as the Spanish, and his opponent today is Barles in blue as the Malay. Barles not really known to be an arena player, but a very strong player in general, and DauT of course the legend. This should be interesting, I hope so at least. Let's see how the game is going, see what the maps are all about, and then maybe talk a little bit about the civilizations, but two quite strong civilizations on Arena in my opinion, so it could go either way. Let's find out. Main gold and second gold, really close to DauT's main TC. It's almost too close for my taste. Didn't even know that was possible, but okay, it looks fine. Main stone, safe in the back here actually. This is closed, so DauT could delete these walls later on. Third gold on the left hand side is outside. Extra gold here quite close to space as well. Extra stone really close, one really close to space. 3, 4 ibex outside. He's opening the vaults to get those. And a second stone forward. Another relic not so far away from him, but almost in a neutral zone, I guess. And then we have one relic in the middle of the map. We have an extra stone, another one in the middle of the map. A relic that is maybe a tiny bit closer to DauT, but in a neutral zone. And then we have one relic close to Barles. Barles with the third gold outside on that corner here. Main gold on that same corner, forwardish. The second gold on the side, relatively safe in the back. I guess this was not a vault here, and Barles actually in a tournament I would consider this to be a bugged map, to be honest, because he doesn't have a safe wood line. He needs to wall or house wall something like this here to be able to get a safe wood line. Therefore, in a tournament, I think he should be able to call a restart. Like this, it's a rated game, and for that, it doesn't really matter so much. He's gonna be fine here with the main stone safe in the back even, and the second stone, once he walls this, also safe in the back, and is already going to with 2 houses. DauT, housed on 20 population? No, it's actually gone 20 pop and going up to feudal age. And this means trash time, which is sad for me. I didn't want to see a trash here. I didn't even know it was going to be a trash game. And I'm going to move on a little bit faster now. DauT lured 2 of those ibex apparently. Is not going for barracks and archer range, as Spanish doesn't really have good archers, obviously. And we have a quick house coming up from that gate, watchtower going up here, and the main gold not really too secure now. Barles also up to feudal age, 26 population, going for 2 more villagers. He won't be able to do fast castle here any longer, but it's not a big problem, I guess. And he's got 1 tower up. I think he cancelled the other tower possibly. And DauT's tower here, actually the second, is going down quickly even. So DauT has 2 towers but cannot go in, and Barles is able to defend against this tower rush. I'm not really sure why DauT went for the tower rush. It's not really pretty, and ooh, that's a nice move. Barles already walling in DauT's villages, is now making sure they're all going to die. Nice quick walls here with the house, and I don't like the trash, but I like how Barles is defending this, and he's even going for an archer range now. The last villager is dying, so DauT is at least 5 villagers behind. In total it's now 6, it was 5, and Barles is saying, okay, my opponent doesn't even have fletching, so I could just go and take down these towers. They are too far apart. And Barles, I think, is now way ahead. Also with a decent economy, will be able to click up to Castle Age anytime soon. And DauT is sending 4 more villagers, but those 4 villagers won't be able to do any damage. Instead, they might even get killed here. And yeah, those 2 archers are making sure, together with this snow leopard it is, going to make sure that DauT is not happy. At the same time, Barles is able to keep that gate open as DauT tried to lure those military units in. It's not going to happen. Instead, the castle coming up for DauT is also up to Castle Age now, and I think at this point in the game where DauT has only 27 villagers, can go a little bit slower again. The castle should go up here. Then again, that's crossbowman, and DauT is pulling a DauT castle. A DauT castle originally, as far as I know, was a castle that took a long time to get up with a lot of villager losses, but in the end it went up, and DauT didn't even lose all the villagers there. But of course, the DauT castle nowadays is known to be a castle that is finished in like 95 to 99%, and then all the villagers are dying. Like this is not really a DauT castle, but a castle from DauT now is up. Problem for him is 32 villagers. Yeah, that would be good if it was like 18 minutes, but this is at minute 23, 24, and Barles 43 villagers. He's got a decent amount of crossbows out already. They should have +2, which is through here. A monastery to get some relics in. And a nice wall up on the side here to make sure that main gold in the wood line is secured actually. The gold could have been walled in, but I think this is the better way probably. It's faster and it's still safe enough. We have Conquerors moving out. The monk could try to convert one of those Kongs, but it's too late, it was too slow. And Conquerors actually taken down. Now against the crossbow, who can't really do too much damage against that amount. It was a dozen crossbows. Those 2 spearmen could die, but actually they're getting another hit in. No. DauT trying to micro as best as possible. At this point in the game, he's on 2, maybe 3 TCs. It's 2 TCs. The Conquistadors getting chased down by the crossbowmen, and Barles, I'm expecting to be on 3 TCs actually, but it's only 2. So, okay, he's ahead, but not too far ahead in economy. Instead, going for an Arabia-like playstyle, going for the map for the middle, trying to do some damage. And that's actually an interesting matchup and an interesting way to play this, because this is never getting boring. The trash, of course, I skipped over more or less, but like this, Barles is quite happy to be Malay, as he will be able to up to Imperial Age faster still. And he wants to go Arbalest anyways, or at least that's one option. Monk going down from DauT as the crossbowmen still controlling the middle of the map here. And that's 2 Mangonels and Conquistadors now. This could be interesting. The Mangonels will be really helpful against the crossbowmen. And Redemption on the way for Barles, that's the correct response, I think. Malay, of course, with full monks. And those 2 Mangonels could get converted, at least one of them. Yes, 1 conversion, that means 1 is down. And Barles with a nice micro is splitting his crossbows. 2 Mangonels for 2 monks and a few crossbows was a good trade in my opinion. We have 74 against 64 villagers, so DauT is not too far behind, but the main action is happening in the middle of the map, where the crossbowmen still splitting, able to take down yet another Mangonel, only for like 3 or 4 crossbowmen at 3. It's actually a decent trade-off, I guess, but not an ideal one. And there's a ram now hitting that monastery. I like this idea. Getting converted. Ooh, that's nice. Barles using his redemption upgrade to its full potential. And a castle now coming out in the middle of, in front of the middle gate here. That's maybe the better way to say it. And DauT still going. Conquistadors and Mangonels, villager-wise 86 against 73. And Barles is the one who clicked up to Imperial Age first. Of course, he had more food available, as he didn't spend so much on like Conquistadors here. And the Mangonels won't have an easy time to go past this castle. Instead, DauT needs to move around, and now he's going back. I'm not sure, he is waiting to get the resources for Imperial Age. He's got still at 2 TCs. Barles, now I'm expecting to see 3 TCs, and that's the 3rd TC at least on the gold. And he's up to Imperial Age. What are we going to expect here? Bracer, Arbalest, possibly chemistry even, fast block printing. That's an interesting way to go for things. Of course, it makes sense to go with the monks here. And we have now 4 Mangonels and a lot of Conquistadors going into Barles' economy. That's maybe DauT's one good thing he is going for himself. He can now try to raid. The problem is, Barles actually keeping this wall up, which is nice for him now. Sometimes it's not too good to delete those walls, apparently. And nice conversion with the Mangonel. The Mangonel also going down, and it's Arbalest now against Conquistadors, and only 8 of them. Barles once again re-walling this. He's doing good damage here. At the same time, Arbalest now moving forward, and DauT is losing the rest of the Conquistadors. Quick wall with the Palisade Gate. Not sure, can you still go through it or not? DauT is up to Imperial Age now, but economy-wise he's behind by 20 villagers. Military-wise, 20 military units behind, and now stables even coming up for Barles. Is it going to be elephants here? Would be awesome, but Barles is low on resources. First trebuchet to hit that castle. Monastery with 1 relic forward. Elite skirmishes for DauT makes a lot of sense here. And the first battle elephant is on the field. Maybe Barles was expecting just this. They're saying, okay, when I need to fight against elite skirmishes, then elephants might be a good option here. Trebuchets in the meantime still hitting the castle. DauT is trying to prepare for as good as he can. And there is the battle elephants moving forward. Even though they don't have too much pierce armor at this point in the game, 250 HP makes them quite tanky already. And the castle apparently not going down. Instead, Barles needs to move back here. DauT is defending quite well at this point in the game. Only elite skirmishers, but they are good. And now I'm getting a call here. And continue. Elite skirmishers moving back here. How many battle elephants do we have now? 1. This is not really all the battle elephants we're getting. 1 battle elephant, no more. Looks like Barles doesn't have the food economy. 38 farms, maybe not enough here. Barles has enough stone for another castle. Now he's going for Karambit warriors even, but they're not doing too good against elite skirmishers either. And DauT is adding in some bombard cannons, also defensive trebuchet here. Moving out to take the gold. Same goes for Barles though. Castle up on that extra gold and in range of the extra stone even. The other extra stone already in his possession. And DauT is moving forward with elite skirmishers, now facing bombard cannons as well. A little bit of ceasefire here. Both players are trying to get good armies going, and I guess 50 fixing the economy for a little bit. Let's see who has the better end for himself. Outpost coming up here for Barles. He can see the gold now, he can see the stone, and there might be a good amount of villagers going down. The elite skirmishers getting sent there by DauT immediately. And the question is what to do now. Against the elite skirmishers you can go for battle elephants, for light cav hussars, bombard cannons, for onager even. I don't think we're going to see onagers here, but still it's a possibility. And the arbalest still around. Elite skirmishers now on the wrong side of the field, but 2 trebuchets from DauT hitting that castle. Interesting idea. Same time the skirmishers now getting hit and getting split into groups, and that's not a good trade-off for DauT here. Splitting his army was not the best idea. Looks like Barles has more military units now and is able to take down trebuchets. One going down, the other trap on half HP, even less. The castle went down here, but Karambit's now raiding, and siege workshop coming up forward. Barles is taking full map control. This is not looking good for DauT here. Barles with 137 population. Sorry, 73, that way around, and DauT only 125, still missing the economy. 100 villagers is decent, but is it good enough here? Castle once again getting repaired with 3 bombard cannons and a trebuchet. Bombard cannons could go down to elite skirmishers, but a nice hit here. Again, a few skirmishers went up, went down, and there is Karambits inside DauT's economy now as well. DauT is gonna have a really hard time to recover here. And the question is, can he actually come back? Because Barles is way ahead in the score, and there is a reason for that. Battle Elephant dying to the skirmishers once again. This is really strange to see, but DauT is playing quite well with the skirms here. And Barles, decent resources. DauT, pretty much the same here actually. Is he going for more villagers? Yes, he's still producing. Going for the elite skirmishers. Able to take down 2 bombard cannons maybe, but the Karambits are cleaning all the skirms here. Not sure if that's worth it, and the arbalest of course helping out here. We have barracks forward to get long swordsmen in. Interesting idea. Against skirmishers they're not too good, 200 swordsmen now, but of course with their unique tech these could be trash units very soon, and DauT at this point in the game is calling the GG. He knows this is over, there's still Karambits inside his economy, there is a castle coming up on the other side, and Barles just too far ahead, even though the military numbers were pretty much the same now. DauT lost all the map here, all golds going to Barles, and before it's gonna be a disaster or a slaughterhouse, DauT resigning. Hope you enjoyed this one. See you in the next games. GG.